Beowulf, the hero of the Geats. Episode 2. Beowulf and his warriors sailed across the sea, and when they landed in Denmark, a lookout saw them arrive. "Who are you, strangers?" a lookout asked. "My friend, we are Geats, and we come in peace. I am Beowulf, and I wish to speak with your king, Hrothgar," answered Beowulf. "If you are truly the famous Beowulf, then I know my king will be honored to meet you," said Lookout. The lookout took Beowulf and his men to Heorot, where the Geats stood in front of the great hall and stared in wonder. "My lord Beowulf, I have never seen a building so huge, so beautiful," said a Geats thane. "Yes, but see too how the great door is splintered, and those ugly scars in the walls," said Beowulf. "They look like marks made by giant claws, my lord," said Thane. "They must be the work of Grendel," said Beowulf. "Beowulf, I am Hrothgar. You are welcome in our land, but you have come at a sad time. We are under attack. Our people are dying. We have a terrible enemy," said Hrothgar. "Great king of the Danes, we have heard of Grendel, and that is why we have come. I pledge that I will fight this creature and defeat him. I will not go home until Grendel is dead," said Beowulf. "People say you have the strength of 30 men, but even you cannot defeat Grendel. If you try to fight him, he will destroy you and your men. Your sword and spears will not help you," said Hrothgar. "I won't need swords or spears when I fight the monster. Is it true the monster carries no weapons when it attacks?" asked Beowulf. "It is true," answered Hrothgar. "Then I will fight with just my bare hands. Will the creature come tonight?" asked Beowulf. "Grendel comes every night," said Hrothgar. "Then this night will be the last," said Beowulf. That evening, there was a feast to honor Beowulf. Most of the Danes were happy that Beowulf had come to help them, but some were jealous of the famous prince. "So, Beowulf, you think you can defeat Grendel with your bare hands?" asked Dane. "Perhaps," said Beowulf. "What makes you so special? What makes you think you can succeed where our warriors have failed?" asked Dane. "Perhaps I won't. Perhaps I will fail too," said Beowulf. "Yes, you will fail like all the others. Enjoy your food. This will be your last meal," said Dane. When the feast was over, the Danes left the hall. Heorot was empty apart from Beowulf and his men. The young prince took off his armor and laid down his sword. "Our time has come. By morning, either we will be heroes or our bones will litter the floor of Grendel's cave. We must have courage, everyone," said Beowulf. Out on the dark moors, Grendel was creeping towards Heorot.
"They may lock the doors, but they can't keep me out. They may hide in the darkness, but I will always find them,"
said Grendel. Once again, Grendel ripped open the great door of Heorot and snatched up one of the Geats. Then Grendel reached out an arm to catch his next victim. But something gripped the monster's arm, some force stronger than the creature had ever felt before. Grendel struggled to free his arm, but he felt the grip tightening.
What is it that holds my arm so tight?
Wonders Grendel. It's I, Beowulf, who grips your arm, and I will never ever let it go, said Beowulf.
Fool! I will crush you like all the others and eat you,
said Grendel. Grendel thrashed and writhed, but Beowulf would not let go of the monster's arm. The other Geats tried to help the prince, but their sword couldn't even scratch Grendel's skin. The monster struggled, but he could feel Beowulf's grip tightening.
Let me go,
cried Grendel. And now, for the first time, Grendel felt fear. Beowulf twisted the creature's arm with all his strength, harder and harder, until finally, Grendel's arm was torn from his body, and with a terrible cry, the wounded monster ran off into the darkness to die.
My lord Beowulf, you have done it. With your bare hands, you've destroyed the monster,
said Thiện. Call Hrothgar, call all the Danes, tell them that Heorot is safe again, said Beowulf. When the Danes heard what had happened, they were overjoyed. Grendel's arm was nailed above the door of Heorot, and a great feast was held to celebrate. Hrothgar gave Beowulf gifts of gold, jewels, and the finest armor.
Our people thank you, Beowulf. We will never forget you,
said Hrothgar. That night, laughter ran out from Heorot for the first time in many years. But that happiness would not even last a night, for another monster was stirring in the darkness. Another monster was making its way to Heorot. This is the end of episode 2. To be continued in episode 3. See you then.